Planet Zoo has been rated E10 Plus by the ESRB for crude humor, mild blood, and mild violence. It is generally suitable for people aged 10 years and up. From the turreted castle and Main Street to Monte Cristo Island and Kukwana Land, Bartholomew Zenon's Zenon Land is protected by the Night Sheriff. Day and night, he is burdened by a witch's curse to be aware of all that live and play within the massive fantasy theme park. Now an attack on the park by a monster hunter who knows far too much threatens everything, guests, staff, and fellow supernaturals taking refuge in the park. The Night Sheriff must scramble to uncover not only the source of the threat, but secrets of the park of which even he was not aware. If he doesn't, he may be doomed. The park may be doomed. Even the world may be doomed. And that's a lot of doom. Get your copy at Amazon.com today. Hey kids, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Emerald Deep Zoo and Planet Zoo. Now, I'm just looking at this I guess you'd call it tree line. I wanted it to be a jungle zoo, and boy howdy did I make it a jungle zoo, huh? I mean, look at this. Now, up here again is our entrance. And we've expanded all over this area with the African animals, and now we're doing the South Pacific animals, the Australian animals, the Indonesian animals, things like that. Today, what we're going to be doing is adding a habitat for the southern cassowary. Let's bring that up. The southern cassowary, Cassowaries cassowarius, that's actually its scientific name. It is not endangered at all, but boy howdy does this not look like a dinosaur to you. A feathered dinosaur. Anyway, let's see. Oceania, Southeast Asia. This is their range, their natural habitat. They are a tropical animal. They require... Whoops, I bumped my mic. I keep doing that. 400 square meters. No water, no climbing. Their cage has to be at least 5 foot tall. I think we can do that. And just 1 or 2. It's got a lot of things researched, not everything, but it does have things researched. Okay, so, right. Yeah, I'm going to put this habitat in here. I was thinking about angling it so that it kind of pointed this way, as opposed to, you know, making it over here and having it run along this. I was going to just have it backed up by this little mini forest here. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get started. And I'll turn this over to the time-lapse portion of our show. And I'll talk to you guys in a minute. I'm getting a lot of warnings. Overcrowding due to Nyala. I thought I took care of that. Hold on just a second. Off camera, I did a lot of adjustments to the zoo, where basically one of the things that I did was go, okay, so... You know, we have too many of these things in the zoo. Oh, I see it. But these two, which were juvenile prior, became adults, and now they're now Jojo here, who's an albino. That's interesting. Is fighting with his father for dominance. So we're gonna release Jojo to the wild, and then we are going to send Jojo's sister, Tessa, to the Trade Center. And let's go ahead and unpause the game. We're going to send her to the Trade Center. And because she is a silver quality... Yes, I wanted to... Yeah, thank you very much. I know I'm set up to do southern cassowaries, and now it's like, you know, what else do you want to do here? Well, I want to look at my Nyala. Because we're going to send Tessa here to trade, and we're going to ask, let's see, we're going to ask 45 for her in trade. Because she's a silver, but you know, she's all green in the mid. All right, so anyway, yeah, like I said, let's get into the time lapse, and I will talk to you in a little bit. All right, so here we have our finished cassowary habitat. I wanted to do something that was, aviary reminiscent, so I used the bars and the mesh. Of course, it's not a full mesh because like this is open and that is open. And I have seen this design used that way with the open spaces. But these are just impressive birds. My primary worry when doing this was that I wouldn't give them enough space, especially after I added all the plants, because they like a lot of plants, they like a lot of rocks, and I gave them a nice house, and it's all, a modicum of Australian theming there. But they seem to be doing pretty well, and of course it is dark. I mean, we started the build in the dark, and we're finishing the build in the dark. I don't know why all my builds recently have been done in the dark, but that's just the way it is. Franchise mode, you cannot control the weather, not the rain, not the sun. Now, we are getting people coming back here now that the protesters have left the koalas. Turns out I forgot to give the koalas water. Oh, dopey me. Sorry about that, guys. But, the zoo's still making money. We are attracting crowds. We've got over 4,000 people in our zoo right now. And it's doing really well. And it is certainly looking like the jungle that it is. Now, once again, you got to remember that the entrance is right there. So the center line of the park runs right through this line right here. And all this is the African animals. And I've got the Australian and Indonesian animals coming down here. I'm probably going to put the South American and Central American animals over here. So, and yeah, I grabbed this, the size model template for just in case. And it turned out it was a good choice because I needed it. So let's bring this over here, just add more vegetation to the neighborhood. Like so. And I like how this looks, and like I said, it's purely functional. I am making minor tweaks to it pretty much all the time. You know how that is when you're doing builds. You see, oh look, there's a 2-inch space. It's not enough for your animal to get through, but damn if it doesn't look tacky, So there you are. In any case, let me know what you think in the comments below. This game is going really well. I'm doing very well financially. I've got over 3 million. Whoa! What just happened? Weird. I've got over $3 million. I've got close to 10,000 conservation credits built up, mostly by way of trading baby animals. That's going to pick up when I get leopards and stuff in here. Leopards. I don't think I've got cheetahs. Those are grassland. But tigers. I can certainly sell tigers. And gorillas, of course, sell a lot. So, and I've got gorillas. Anyway, guys, next episode, it's going to be the saltwater crocodile. And I'm putting it right in here. And I will tell you ahead of time, the path is going to meet up. I'm putting the saltwater crocodiles right in here. And that's going to be really cool. I haven't done too many swimming animals. I think the hippos that are over here. Where are they? Oh, the hippos right here are just about the only ones that needed water. Several others liked water. So I added it, but they didn't actually need it. This is coming along. This is turning into a really great zoo. So yeah, saltwater crocodiles right in this space. And I look forward to seeing you in that next video. If you liked what you saw, hit the button. Subscribe if you haven't already, please. And if you do subscribe, hit that notification bell. And lastly, of course, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.